Okay, morning everybody. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day here in Cape Town. It's perfect, perfect weather. Some of the videos are quite long on the submarine and stories I'm telling and that. And I'm gonna get into biology and behavior and all sorts of things on the great white shark in later videos. But I want to make little short videos as well to just different things, maybe little stories, maybe little facts that people don't normally know. It's a little bit skewy for some reason. I just can't get it straight. Maybe I'm squint. I don't know. But I'm going to leave it like this. I'm not going to mess it up right now. So today I'm just going to dispel a myth. And the myth is that a great white shark or shark can smell one drop of blood in like a billion drops of water, or the misconception basically is that if you are out there in the water on a surfboard or whatever it may be, and you wound yourself, that the sharks can smell you and from a kilometer away or 2 kilometers away, or whatever it may be. The stories change. There's also things in the old books that say don't urinate in the water because the sharks can smell it. And also, I've even read things where women that are on their period or young ladies on their periods should not be in the water, and that is really nonsense. I'm telling you right now, it's the biggest load of nonsense I've ever heard. And to make it very, very simple, if you are walking down the street, you're eating your ice cream, and there's a bakery over there, and the wind is coming to you from the direction of the bakery, you will smell the bakery. And it might make you want to throw the ice cream away and go buy a donut. I don't know, but you'll smell the bakery. But if you walk in upwind of the bakery, so the bakery's there, and the wind's coming from there, you're not going to smell the bakery. You're not going to even know it's there because the wind is taking along. Now, why I say the wind, it's the same in the ocean. It's the current. And, in the surf zone or in the, where the waves are breaking, you can have a wound on you that's bleeding. I'm not saying you can bleed to death, but you can have a wound on you that's bleeding, or you can urinate in the water. And I tell you what, it's not going to attract any shark to you because it's just going to get mashed and thrown away. So, a shark is exactly the same. If it's swimming up, let's say make it easier, let's say there's a seal that's been hit by a boat and it's got a mortal wound and it's bleeding and it's floating out at sea. So the seal is here, the current's going that way. Okay. So the blood and that coming from the seal will go that way down with the current. And if a shark swims past over there, above the seal, in the direction of where the current is coming from, not where the current is going, the shark will not be able to smell that seal in the water and won't be able to detect the blood or whatever it may be. Won't be able to detect the blood from that seal. It's the same thing. Now the shark is swimming downstream, so the seal is here and it's bleeding and this current is going like that and it's carrying the blood from the seal downstream. The shark will be able to pick it up and smell it and move up to where the seal is. So that's the one thing. You can throw a cup of blood in the water and the sharks will not come in from every single angle and direction. And that's what needs to be understood. But however, the great white sharks and other sharks have got extremely, extremely acute senses of smell, a sense of smell, olfactory abilities. And the nose of a great white shark and other species of shark is not to breathe through. They don't breathe through their noses. Their noses are there only to smell food in the water and in the environment. And the thing is that the shark can smell minute dilutions of fish juice or blood or seal blood or whale blood or whatever it may be in the water column. So the molecules of the, let's say blood, the molecules of the blood or the fish juice have to be in the water column, but they can be little molecules, tiny molecules in the massive water column. And if the shark swims through that water column where these molecules of blood or fish juice or whatever it may be are, that's when the shark can detect it. And it's just that they can smell, their sense of smell is, some people have said, some scientists have estimated that their sense of smell is possibly 50 million times more acute than ours. I don't know because I've never studied that. And I don't think anybody really knows. But a shark can smell a dilution of a stimulant like blood or fish juice in the water column. But it must go through the shark's nose, and then the olfactory system picks it up. But it can't just smell one drop of blood a kilometer away because there's a drop of blood there. And it's not in the water, the molecules are not in the water column where the shark is swimming. I hope you understand what I've just told you. I think most people will be able to understand it. But that's the reality of one of the myths that people believe. My goodness, if you're bleeding or something, the shark's going to come running. It's not like that. It's like I say, the shark has to pick up those molecules of stimulant like fish blood or tuna blood or whatever it may be. I mean, seal blood or whatever is out there that's interesting for the shark. Okay, take it easy.